Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so a couple of things. Full moon in Pisces last night. Whew. If you saw yesterday's reading, definitely uplifting energy. Did some clearing and some cord cutting. Whatever you need to do to release anything of lower vibration. And then a couple of things that came through as I was getting out new decks. It's Sunday, I always use a new combination of decks. And I was meditating as I was pre-shuffling, because I have to shuffle a lot when they're all new, because they're clean decks, so they have to be shuffled a lot. The first thing that came through was this release, in releasing lower vibration, older, no longer productive, useful, or of service energies, has now made way for new energies to come in. The caveat is you choose what those energies are. So if you're going to go back into recycling everything you just released, you're just going to relive that karmic circle. It's a negative karmic feedback loop. So you have to choose by your thoughts and intentions what new energy you want to come in. So kind of like clean slate, you were able to, you know, all the residuals, past season energies, you were releasing. And so now you have kind of a clean slate. And in the northern hemisphere here in the United States, it's fall. So we're upcoming fall energies, which is crisp and bright and, you know, kind of transitionary energies. But if you're going to keep recycling all the previous season's energies, you're just going to layer that on top of all the good crisp energy coming in. Let's see, the other thing that came in was it's important, really important. We've been talking about this an awful lot lately. Protect your energy. Because as you release these lower vibration energies, it creates like an energetic space. And that's very attractive to really sinister energies. And I'm seeing in the comments and with other readers, there is a lot of sinister energies afoot. And it just feels like if you're vulnerable, if you're not, you know, spiritually sound, then there's the opportunity for them to come in and really wreak havoc in your spiritual and your energetic field. So protect your energies. Anytime you're doing work, soul work, you want to make sure that you are saging or cleansing, salt water, sound, whatever you use to cleanse. But also put an energetic bubble around you, your home, your space, your car, so that there are no energies that can permeate that. So I'm doing that now, so give me a moment. All right, so the decks that I'm going to use, it's a little different combination. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Tarot of the Divine. I'm going to use Spirit Messages by John Holland. This is Sonia Choquette, Ask Your Guides. And this was gifted to me by a dear friend. And The Universe Has Your Back. And then I'm also going to use Getting Into the Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks as they channel Abraham. So that's the combination that I'm going to use. Here's a little quick tip. If you particularly resonate with the decks that I use for the week, that would be a good time to schedule a personal reading if that combination of decks really kind of captivates your energy. All right, so this is Spirit Messages. Let's see what comes through. Let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Look at the fall leaves. Is that not crazy? Remember, once you let go, you're going to create kind of like an energetic vacuum. You want to make sure you protect and select the energies that you want to come in, and reject and repel any of those that you don't. Okay, let's pull from Ask Your Guides. What do our guides want us to know? Physical body, Gaia. So this is like a 3D plane. Taking really good care of your physical body, your physical environment, your health. You know, exercise, eat clean, hydrate. These are all things I talk about on my organization channel as daily health and beauty routines. So check that out under the Organizer Advisor. But, you know, when your body feels good, when your physical body feels good, you are uplifted and you feel good about yourself and you feel healthy and vibrant and vital. So take care of your physical body right now, because there isn't, I mean, the energy that the planet is receiving from the sun is a lot, and it makes your body tired. So get plenty of rest, and, you know, soak in a tub and candles and, you know, something to really relax you. And I'm thinking, I'm seeing lemon water, maybe a little red wine if you need it, but not too much, just like a half a glass. What else are they showing me? Vitamins and supplements if you take them. Just really focusing on the physical awareness of enhancing the health of your body. Loss. Healer guides. Okay, so somebody here may have suffered a loss and feels very alone and isolated, almost like Five of Pentacles energy. But here's the stars being given to you from the divine, but you have to be open. Somebody has suffered a loss in the physical that is still kind of weighing them down. Let's pull some tarot and get some information. I'm going to pull on the loss first. Let's see what that is. They told me this deck. Okay. Check in with your guides. They're there to help heal you. You definitely need to consciously check in with them. What's this loss? Oh, 3 cards in the challenged. So we have 10 of Pentacles, the World card, and Ace of Cups. Feels like a partner. Could be a marriage partner. Could be somebody that you just had gotten to know. And it feels like they passed due to kind of a health issue that, what I heard, they let it get away from them. Okay, here's the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. They're asking me right now to focus on this person that passed. It feels like there was somebody you it was just kind of a new relationship, but it felt very, very significant in the soul. It happened very fast. Kind of caught you off guard. This person just came in and it was just like a whirlwind. The Chariot. there's something about speed here. It feels like it happened really fast, and maybe this was something that you felt that you could open your heart to for the first time in a long time. You kind of really narrowed in on that. You focused on it a lot, and then it just seemed to be a very quick. It escalated very quickly, and then it just kind of abruptly stopped. It's like they suddenly died, and it might be because there was an ailment in their body that they had not addressed. Yeah, the sun. That's interesting. Okay, let's pull on the physical body and see if we get more information. This is something that feels like it's happened in the past. Maybe not recent, but you had really felt as though this was kind of like a new love cycle where you trusted love again, and then it was taken from you. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. Judgment. This is a hard energy. This could be a same-sex couple. Struggling to understand why they were taken. Kind of like why that karma was inflicted on you. It's hard to figure out why this person was taken from you. This is so weird. This was not the direction I thought this reading was going to go. But this is an important message for somebody. So if it's not your message, please leave it in peace for the person who needs to hear this. The Hanged Man. Feels like you're having a lot of trouble letting go. Feels like some guilt here. The guilt is the emotional constraint that has been holding you back of being fully open and trusting again. It's struggling to see the divine purpose in it. You know, it was like this was so what was meant for me. And then it was taken away. And now there's this really heavy energy in the physical body. And it's manifesting into something a little bit more serious. So you need to take good care. You know, really kind of what I'm hearing is straighten up your health habits. King of Cups. Seems to be some, I'm just reading this card as anger. Anger about the emotional situation, how kind of the Ace of Cups was ripped out of your hands. This is so strange. So what do we need to know? Your guides are here to help you. So sometime during this fall season, you need to really kind of come to grips with this. Temperance, yeah. And you need to restore balance. This has really compromised your trust in spirit, or in, you know, the divinity of your soul connection, it's almost like you feel like it was retributive. Like it was karma that you invited on yourself and you don't know why. And you can't figure it out because you can't see whereas you deserved that heavy hit of karma. And it's starting to manifest in symptoms in your body. The Magician. Manifesting, yeah. Okay, so bottom of this deck is the Three of Coins. That's a partnership card. But I really feel like you need to connect with your guides. Or join a support group. I mean, I'm just reading the energy. Let me pull from The Universe Has Your Back and see if we get more information. I may pull more tarot or clarify. I don't know. It's just an odd energy. It feels like a lingering guilt. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love, and miracles are natural. So I feel like your guides are asking you to trust them to guide you, but there's something in your physical being that is unsettling. It's like something's out of control. Like either your weight or you know, you're sleeping all the time. There may be some depression elements. There may be some, I just heard bipolar. There may be some just anxiety that has built up and lingered. And now it's starting to manifest in some physical symptoms, such as heart palpitations, I just heard, you know, digestive issues. And they're saying that this needs to be kind of brought back into alignment. In every moment of the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. This feels like you're almost like you're punishing yourself. You're allowing something to get out of control in your life because it's almost like you're angry at yourself for trusting. You're angry at spirit for taking this person away. You're angry at the situation. You're angry at the person for not taking care of their health. It's an odd reading. Sorry guys, it's odd. It's very specific. I may do another reading this afternoon that's a little more general, but somebody needs to hear this message before they manifest a physical situation that's going to be hard to reverse. So if you have a physical situation that you need to get control of, now is the time to address it. And then turn a little bit more over to spirit. You've got to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive. This was not a karmic lesson directed at you. What I'm hearing is it was their time. It was their time. And you gave them, what I'm saying is, you gave them light. You gave them light. Before they transitioned, you gave them that love and that light. And that helped them transition easier. It felt like they had never really been loved. Really loved well. You know, there was a deep love between you, and that was like the first time for them. And that was what they came here to experience. And you were the one that... Okay, so this is... By my attention to things, I am making choices. Remember, we talked about that energy, new energy coming in after we release. You have to choose the energy. What people do not understand is what you do not choose. That you do not choose something by looking at it and shouting, yes, I would like some of that. You make your choices by your attention to things. In this universe that is based on attraction, when you look at an unwanted thing, your attention to it causes an activation of the vibration within you. And then the law of attraction brings more like it into your experience. So your energy is what you have to choose. You have to choose the energy that you want to be in right now. I will try not to control the uncontrollable. It's like you were, okay, so that kind of tells me that I'm hearing find your way back to love. I can praise abundance wherever I see it. Okay, it's interesting. Let's pull some more tarot. Anything else my viewer needs to know? I heard abandon the guilt. 7 of Cups. These are about the choices you're making. So the overall message here is, as we release something, new energy has the opportunity to come in, but you have to choose. You have to decide what that energy is and how it manifests in your life. And it feels like you're choosing to hold yourself responsible. 3 of Pentacles again, and Judgment. Didn't we just get those? We have the 3 of Pentacles and Judgment. What I keep hearing is this partner with the divine. You kind of pulled away from the divine connection, your divine connection with Source, because you can't understand why they took this person, but that's, you got to see it from a different perspective. The blessing that you gave the person before they transitioned, what is important. But whatever low vibration, guilt, resentment, anger that you're harboring is creating a physical situation in your body that needs to be turned around now. So if you're like pre-diabetic or your blood pressure is high, these are things that you need to check into. Maybe have a health checkup, but you need to address it now. They're very urgent about that. Very urgent. They're asking for you to allow them, to give them permission and allow them to guide you, to help you. They'll give you signs on what to look for and what you need. Like you'll see a commercial like 3 in a row of, high blood pressure, or be in the car and on the radio, and all of a sudden it'll say something about insulin resistance and pre-diabetes and that kind of thing, or heart medication, something. They will give you signs of what you really need to look for. 3 of Cups. This was a divine union. I'm not getting twin flame energy here, but I am getting a seriously deep soulmate. That it was a divine union. It was divinely orchestrated for this person to experience this love before they passed. Bottom of this deck. 9 of Cups again. They're asking you to see it from a different perspective so that you can find happiness in the fact that you were able to experience this with them, even though they were taken from you. You need healing, both physically and spiritually. Okay, I am going to leave it there. Sorry, it's not a more positive message, but this is a really important message for someone. I'm getting such a sense of urgency. It's like it needs to fix it now before it escalates out of control and it creates a really complicated health situation. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.